The Burbs is a really fun movie that I'm excited to talk about. And really, I'm reviewing this because I wanted to. Because technically, yes, I decided to do this video because there's a new Peacock series of The Burbs coming out. Which is really sad that we're in the era of, like, we're not even remaking movies. And again, we're remaking movies as TV shows for no fucking reason. Like, why a Burbs TV show? There was a. Do you guys know there was a fucking Fatal Attraction show? And that shit was dog shit, man. I watched that shit. So I'm just saying, they keep remaking stuff into shows. And it's crazy. I do plan to do a video on the Burbs TV show, though. But really, the main purpose of this video was talking about a movie that's really fun. This movie is a really fun movie by one of my favorite directors, who does not get the love he deserves, is Joe Dante. Joe Dante is just one of the greatest directors of all time, in my mind. I mean, you got freaking Gremlins, The Burbs, Small Soldiers, which I think is a kind of fun, underrated movie that gets maybe shit on a little too hard by certain people. But he's this really great director that's influenced by, like, classic comedy movies and, like, Looney Tunes cartoons and stuff. And so you see that in all of his stuff, including this movie. This movie has such a fun comedic edge. And this is one of those fun movies where there was, like, an influx of these movies of, like, the, like, weariness or suspicion in suburbia type deals where, like, what's going on with my neighbors across the street sort of thing. But this, like, brings it up to the full degree. It's got, like, you got, of course, Tom Hanks in this shit. Carrie Fisher's in here. I mean, you got Corey Feldman. You got a score by Jerry Goldsmith, one of the GOATs of composers. Like, it's just a fun, like, movie. It's, like, it's just fun to watch, and it's goofy, and it's not, like, one of the best movies ever made or anything, but there's just so much, like, in here that you just wouldn't expect when you actually watch it, that it's just one of those, like, oh yeah, that was a fun as hell movie, and I love this movie. If you have not seen this movie, it's definitely worth your time. It's very consistently funny and charming, especially on Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was kind of in this weird thing where, like, people don't really remember this anymore, but, like, Michael Keaton and Tom Hanks were not, like, the drama guys. They were not serious actors. They were, hey, Michael Keaton was in stuff like Mr. Mom and these very comedic movies. Tom Hanks was kind of doing the same thing. I mean, I feel like Tom Hanks' part of that career is remembered a little bit better because you have, like, movies like Big, which I think are still iconic movies and people still reference it and make jokes about. But then you got movies like Joe versus the Volcano and a couple other ones and this one that I don't feel like get brought up a lot. Now, this is a cult comedy classic, so some people might differ on that. There's some people who might be like, who you saying nobody talk about the Burbs? I fucking talk about the Burbs. Great, I'm glad you do, but there's also a shit ton of other people who don't know anything about the Burbs. So, great movie. Definitely check this out.